Do you see that Texas high school football player?
No, I didn't.
No? He got ejected from a game and he ran back on the field and fucking body slammed a ref. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
God
You want me to put
fucking
it you want me to put it in topics?
sure, go ahead. But anyway, welcome to 5th and 10.
I'm
I'm
10.
Court.
We're Tom.
Oh, we spoke at the same fucking time.
We
Good enough.
it's fine. We did it 2 weeks in a or we've done a thing 2 weeks in a row, which is better than we've been doing.
Well, we got pushed back a lot because the NFL kept pushing that fucking
Oh,
random
yeah.
Steelers game back.
But, Broncos still had to play.
Yeah, I mean, we it was all right. We'll get to that. We'll start with the Thanksgiving games first. Did you watch any of the Thanksgiving games?
I watched all the Thanksgiving games.
I really only watched the Lions Texans one because then I started
Oh
watching Edgar Wright
god.
films.
Honestly, you didn't miss much. They weren't particularly great.
I saw the Lions get their asses fucking handed to them again because I think the last time they won a Thanksgiving game was like 2016.
Yeah, I mean, they get to play every Thanksgiving. Everybody's off from work. Everybody's hopefully this year, at home with just their immediate family, watching the Lions lose again, 41-25 to the Texans. Both of those teams are 4-7, but, the Lions finally did something right. Matt Patricia is gone.
Bob
Bob
Quinn.
Quinn, gone.
See, that's what most people care about is they don't care as much about the actual game itself, but the aftermath.
Yeah. Well, Matt Patricia lost more games in 2 years than who's the last Lions head coach?
Oh,
I can't fucking remember his name. He
no,
lost
I
like
can
20, was it 28 games in 4 years?
I
Then Matt
cannot
Patricia
remember.
lost like fucking 26 or something. I don't know. It was some crazy fucking number because Matt Patricia's not a very good head coach, believe it or not.
So let's think. So there's Bill O'Brien, Dan Quinn, Matt Patricia. What are the coaches that have been fired before Adam Gase?
Not enough apparently because the Jets are still trucking along, doing whatever they're doing.
Hey, we're getting close to
Jags
0
fired their
16.
GM, but they said their coach is safe at least till the end of the year. I'm sure Black Monday is gonna be,
It's gonna be interesting this year.
eh.
I guess. So you watched the football team play Dallas. How was that?
Uh, Dallas, believe it or not, I don't think they're very good at football. 3-8, Washington blew them out 41-16. I mean, it was what you would kind of expect from a, NFC East matchup.
Oh, you gotta love Tanks
Just
division.
oh, it's just a mess.
I like people calling it Thanksgiving.
Honestly, yeah. The God, out of all 4 of the teams on Thanksgiving, 3 of them are now 4-7, and then the other one is the Cowboys at 3-8. We
Didn't it?
we we would have had a good game, and then it got pushed back, like, what, 3 times?
Mhm.
Fucked us up too.
Wasn't there like a leapfrog scenario of like who was leading in the NFC East for this weekend?
Uh,
Who's technically in the lead right now?
pretty sure it's the Giants still.
Yeah, because I thought it went from I thought it went from like going into the week it was the Eagles, and then it was Washington, and then it's New York. Just the leader of the NFC East
Jesus.
just kept moving around and shit like that.
I just pulled up the, like, the standings and everything, right?
Hmm.
And I just now realized, every single NFC East team has a negative point differential.
Sounds about right.
Washington's got the best at -2.
Are they the bottom four in the conference, or because I know there's like the Falcons and the Lions?
Um,
But are there any like other 3-win NFC team.
Carolina,
What are they? 4 wins?
4-8.
Hmm.
The bottom 5 from least bad to worst is Giants, football team, Panthers, Eagles, Cowboys. So they are 4 of the bottom 5 teams in the NFC.
Beautiful. I fucking love it. The
I
true
can't wait
loser.
for one of them to make playoffs.
Listen, the true losers of Thanksgiving will definitely be the Dolphins because they got a worse draft pick.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but they're
All right.
7-4.
Yeah.
That's
Speaking of the
almost a
Dolphins,
500 season guarantee, unless they add an extra 2 weeks, which I mean, if they're gonna push back the Ravens game fucking 4 times, I don't think that like, the world has to be ending for them to use that option.
hmm so yeah. But speaking of the Dolphins Jets, I didn't really watch that as much because it was the Dolphins versus
It
the
was the
Jets.
Dolphins and the Jets. I was at work when that was going on, so
Yeah. I was mostly focused on the Colts game at 1 o'clock. So, but I mean, I was still looking at other games. I was watching part of the next game, which was the Patriots Cardinals game, and man, those Cardinals did not look good.
no, no.
No, it wasn't. They were not good to watch, and they weren't good on a stat sheet either.
And then Cam Newton's talking about, "We're just here to win," and now he's not playing this week, I think.
He's
He's
questionable.
gotten a questionable? Okay. No,
Yes.
he's got a abdominal injury.
Yeah. Patriots are listing QB Cam Newton as questionable for Sunday versus the Chargers with an abdomen injury. You're correct. And also RG3 is an IR. God damn, poor
Yup,
RG3.
dude, fucking what's his name? Trace
Trace McSorley.
McSorley.
Hey, it's me, Trace McSorley. Hmm. That Panthers Vikings game was not the best played game, but it was a game to watch. It's becoming a thing with all these Vikings games now. They're just becoming fun ones to watch.
Yeah, what's
Eh,
his Chin? Is that his name? Got 2 scooping scores,
Oh
and then they
shit.
still lost.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Maybe that's the Minnesota guarantee. Not that they'll play good football, but that'll be close football.
Jeremy Chin, that's his name.
All right. Did you get to watch any of the Browns Jaguars game?
No, I kept checking the score while I was at work. That game was way closer than it should have been. I heard that Baker played okay.
Yeah, the Browns.
Okay is an optimistic way of looking at it.
See, for me, the Browns are the shakiest 8-win team because it's very rarely is it convincing.
Oh, no. We are so inconsistent that I still don't wanna call us good.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because
But
like, I don't hate Baker. I don't love Baker, but, like, Baker's gotta be a little better than okay if we wanna, like, actually be a serious team.
hey, I'm rooting for the Browns. As long as the Colts get to make it to the playoffs and they don't play the Colts, I'm rooting for the Browns to go, deep playoff run just because
Hey, you can root for the
Cleveland
Browns this
deserves it.
week.
I can root for the Browns.
You can root for him this week. You gotta root for him this week.
Yep. All right. Well,
Thank
speaking
God we're
of,
gonna have Myles Garrett back because we're gonna need him.
all right, I'll go on my quick little dissertation here because you didn't watch this game. I watched the
No,
entire
I was
game.
kept checking the score and I was like, "Ooh, Court's not having a
Okay.
good time."
So I guess I'm gonna be like every Colts fan and cling to my excuse. You know what I mean? Which is the defense was our best defensive players really weren't there. At least our rush because DeForest Buckner was out. Bobby Okereke was out. I think Justin Houston was out. I can't remember, but like basically DeForest Buckner and Bobby Okereke not being there, Derrick Henry was obviously gonna fucking destroy because that's the rush defense right there. But I mean, so I can make those excuses or whatnot, but it doesn't excuse that while the Colts off it doesn't excuse the Colts offense completely flatlining during the second and third quarters and not making like a good game until the fourth quarter. It's just the amount of three and outs during the second quarter just blew my mind. I was frustrated. I'm like, yeah, the defense even started doing its fucking job, and the offense. It was just not fun to watch. And Derrick Henry had a fucking feast. I hate that he's on the Titans. I love him, but I hate him. I don't know what else. I mean, it really should be like it was like a 10-point game, but that extra 45 is just because they were going for their onside kick and they scored on the onside kick, you know?
Mhm.
So that's why it's 45 to 26 instead of like 30 whatever it was, like 38 to 28 basically. Because they kept doing 2-point conversion after 2-point conversion. They were making a push back in the fourth quarter, but I mean it's too late at that fucking point. You got to play 4 quarters. You want to win,
Especially against the Titans.
or have Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Uh,
I'm getting deja vu, unfortunately, which is because the Colts they looked really good at the beginning of last season. Kind of got a little bit shaky in the middle of the season, but still kept looking fine. Then they couldn't make that playoff push at the end of last season, so I'm getting deja vu, and I don't like that. I I'm scared. I want us to make the playoffs. Giants Bengals. Sorry.
oh, dude, fucking Giants. NFC East leaders.
I think I'm rooting for them.
4-7.
I think I'm rooting for the Giants to win the NFC East.
I don't know. I would want the Washington football team
Yeah, but
just
Dan
because I want to
Snyder's
see
cool.
Alex. Yeah, but I want to see Alex Smith play in a playoff game.
Plus,
He
it'd be
already
really
won comeback player of the year. Just keep it going.
mhm. It would be really funny to be in DC, with like the football team going to the playoffs. That'd be really
Anything's
funny.
possible when your division is a fucking dumpster fire.
The NFC least.
I like that. And the Giants are probably gonna drop it. Let's be honest, because
No more Danny Dimes.
no more Danny Dimes. Is he done for the year
I
or just
don't.
a couple weeks?
I think it's a couple weeks. I mean, I could look that up.
I
I'm not
know it was
sure.
something with his hamstring. I don't know. No Danny Dimes.
Daniel Jones doubtful with hamstring injury. That's all I got.
In the timetable. Did they at least say what it was, or did they just call it a hamstring injury?
Apparently, they're saying avoided major injury. They even said he had an outside chance of playing week 13.
Hmm.
So I guess maybe he'll be back like 14 or 15, maybe. So I don't know. Yeah, but the biggest thing is the Giants don't believe it's season ending.
That's good.
Yeah, I hope he's all right.
Especially when your team is in that division, you can pretty much come back from anything. Uh,
Well, speaking of the NFC least, so we've had two. I'm pretty sure the number's two. We've had two teams who have made it to the playoffs with 7 win records. That was like the Seahawks, where they did like Beastquake, and I can't remember who else. I think it was the Panthers at one point, like the middle of last decade, like 2015. No, not 2015, like 2017, maybe I can't remember. No, because the Saints were. I can't remember. Whatever. But I would love to see one of those NFC East teams go to the playoffs with only 6 wins or less.
mhm.
The
Can't wait.
lowest amount of wins possible to make the playoffs is. I want that to happen. Bills Chargers.
Bills Chargers. I really wanted the Chargers to win that game, man. I like the Chargers. I really
I
like
like them a
Justin
lot as
Herbert.
well. I like
See
the Bills
Justin
as well,
Herbert.
but I like the Chargers more.
See Justin Herbert's on pace to break Baker Mayfield's rookie passing touchdown record.
I actually didn't see that.
He's got 25 touchdowns right now. The rookie touchdown record is Baker Mayfield 27.
What's Justin at right now?
25.
Oh, he's gonna beat that easy.
Oh, easy. Yeah. Unless he like dies next time he steps foot on the
Is
field, he's gonna beat it.
25 really the rookie record?
27 is the rookie
20, sorry,
record.
27.
Yeah.
Feels low. I feel like
Well,
we would have had a higher one.
I think it was Peyton Manning, and then I think Russell Wilson might have broken it. And then Baker broke it. Baker also didn't play a full season, so we were like, "Wow, this dude's special." And now he's just kind of like, "Okay." But Justin Herbert has played pretty much the whole season. He's got 25 passing touchdowns and
He missed
probably gonna
what was it, the
he
first
might hit
2 weeks?
30, probably over 30.
I hope he gets over 30. Off tangent, man. I wonder what happened to Baker Mayfield.
I wish I could tell you. I think it's just having a different like system every single year. Hopefully Kevin Stefanski next year, he'll be a little more comfortable than he's been.
Someone needs to do like a deep dive, like that one guy did for Johnny Manziel.
Oh yeah.
But for Baker Mayfield,
For
just like what the
the
fuck
what's
is
his name?
happening?
KTO Sports, that guy.
Maybe. I can't.
It
I don't
might be.
really
I
know.
don't know. I know he's a Browns fan. I'm pretty sure he's the one who did the Johnny Manziel.
You're probably right. I don't watch as many of those football YouTubers as I probably should, but I mean, I just watch like UT and Brandon and Brett
Brett.
Coleman. Brett did a video on Baker like a year ago, like back when he was still under the working for the
Yeah.
thumb.
Yeah. No, I really do think that it is just,
The
having a
Browns.
different head coach every single year, having a different, like, offensive coordinator pretty much every single year. It's like he just needs a little consistency, and I think he could be much better.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, back on topic. Falcons Raiders. What the fuck, Raiders?
Oh. So are the Raiders good or
I was kind
no?
of considering them one of like
Or
the
are the
underrated six-win
Falcons?
teams.
I mean, the Falcons are in the second half of the season, which is the only time that they're good. But, like, Jesus Christ, dude. How do you lose that bad? 6 to 43 to the Falcons is not what I expected. Did we I think we both had Raiders when we were,
Oh, we
doing our
both did. I'm pretty
predictions.
sure because the Raiders beat the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, and now they got blown up by the 4-7 Atlanta Falcons.
Listen, I'm pretty sure when we did our seasonal predictions, I said the Falcons would go 9-7, so that can still happen. I can
Oh,
still be right.
you're just gonna win out.
Falcons are gonna get a wild card. Watch it. It's gonna.
Hey, they got rid of Dan Quinn, so
They
what else do
did.
they need to do?
Whatever. Niners Rams.
That was actually a pretty good game.
That yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That was tight all the way through. It was a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought the Rams are gonna run away with it, but, I might have picked 49ers. I don't remember. I should probably remember what I picked,
I
but,
mean, I can look while you.
yeah, because I do like the 49ers. It's just they're so fucking beat up. The fact that they could get away with
No,
a, divisional win like that. I mean, they're not taking that division, absolutely no way, but
we both picked Rams, by the way.
damn.
I'm glad the NFC best is competitive.
God damn it. Why do they have to be named like that?
We're the Delaware Clams. But can we just swap? All right, who would you swap into the East, and who in the East and West would you swap?
Uh, I think I would put the 49ers into the East, and I would move the Giants to the West.
You know what I'd do actually? I'd move maybe you're right. I feel like it'd better move the Cardinals over to the East.
Mm, yeah, maybe.
You see, I would say swap the Cardinals and the Cowboys, but the Cowboys, the rivalry between like the Cowboys, Eagles, and the team redacted are it's so I mean, they're arguably the Washington Dallas rivalry is like the biggest rivalry in all football. You know,
Mhm.
you can't you can't really have those two in a separate division.
Yeah, dude, fucking, Cowboys and name redacted.
Exactly. You just
I was
realized that?
gonna yeah, I was gonna say it, and then I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna slip up like, Michael Strahan did."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Chris Collinsworth.
No, Michael Strahan was talking, and he was like, "The Redskins," and everybody at the table looked at him, and they went, "Football team," and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, football team."
Did you hear the slip up that Collinsworth did?
No.
He it was like I'm trying to remember which game he was commenting on. He was commentating for. But he was like talking with a couple of as he said like he's like I was talking with a couple of ladies and they were just asking me so many football questions and I was really
Oh,
really
yeah!
impressed. Which it sounded like he was surprised that women were talking about football, but he was talking just about how dedicated Pittsburgh fans were. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure.
I saw that. He was like, "I wasn't trying to, like, demean women, I was just saying that I was impressed they knew a lot."
Like Pittsburgh fans, like how
Yeah.
dedicated the Pittsburgh fans were. I'm willing to
He was
believe
like,
him.
"It's just a fun little story I wanted to tell on the air." But it just made it sound like that he was like, "Women don't know sports." I
I
don't know if
think
you've
it's because
never
he
seen
said
a sport.
ladies. 'Cause
Maybe.
that is the classic, like, sexist term. I mean, that sexist people
The
use.
ladies.
The ladies, guys. Like, people yeah, it's just that's what sexist people always fucking say is ladies. So, I think it's like it transferred the fucking feelings and whatnot. I think Chris Collinsworth is innocent.
Free Chris.
Don't
He
say
didn't do
that.
anything.
Don't say that. You're gonna sound like those idiots on Twitter. You're gonna sound like those fucking anti-Kaepernick idiots on Twitter.
What's the what's the fucking thing I'm thinking of? Fucking it's from damn, now I just feel like a fucking idiot. It's like it's that fucking anime.
What, I Shield 21?
No, God, I what a we need to watch that at some
We
point. I
do.
think we're gonna
That's
do that during the off season, right?
yeah, no, off season we're gonna do I Shield 21.
No, where he's like, I'm renowned for my misogyny, and he shoots the gun.
Oh, that's Lupin the Third.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
me.
resound from my resound from my misogyny. Just fucking. I'm glad you spent 30 seconds or a minute fucking trying to come up with
Trying
a
to
Lupin the
remember
Third
fucking
quote.
Lupin the Third.
Not even the quote, the
I
name that it came from.
I've never seen it. I know that the movie looked really pretty, and then it came out, and I didn't watch it.
Lupin the Third's been around for like 40 years though. It
Yeah.
is such a long running franchise, and now we're getting into my territory.
Where were we? Saints Broncos, the game that should not have been played.
Yeah, and this is coming from you, a Saints fan.
It's actually kind of like I know that they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna move stuff around for competitive disadvantages." But they told the Broncos less than 24 hours before their game that they had to they had to come in with no quarterbacks. Their whole quarterback room was listed as high risk COVID contacts. So they had to get a practice squad wide receiver who I think he played quarterback in like high school or something. And then they he's already not expecting to get much game time being on the practice squad. And then they call him up and they gotta they tell him that he's gotta play he's gotta play quarterback against the Saints tomorrow. It's like that's such bullshit.
Oh my god.
Like if you can move the Ravens game back 3, 4 times, however many times they did it, you absolutely could at least give them I don't know, a Monday game, do the doubleheader thing. Just you can't give them 24 hours. And if their whole quarterback room is a high risk COVID contact, wouldn't everybody else be a high risk COVID contact? Because the quarterback kind of works with everybody. He
I
doesn't
don't.
stick to himself.
I don't know.
I don't know. They completed one pass.
It was the first time since the 90s where there were more interceptions and completions, I believe.
It was also the first time since what do they keep bringing up? It was a
Like
Colts player from the 50s or something.
the 50s or the 60s, yeah, back when they
50s
were
or
in Baltimore.
60s that where they didn't have any quarterbacks. They had a running back start at quarterback.
I remember I love
Uh,
seeing the Jared Judy on like Twitter being like, "I'm ready, let's go."
oh, also, while we're still on this topic, because there really wasn't much to talk about during this game, it was just not a very good game.
Hmm.
Just start Jameis Winston, dude. Taysom Hill, it's just not working.
Like, come on, you played against the Broncos. Like,
Played against the Broncos and you had 78 passing yards and one interception. Okay.
I'm not Sean Payton. Whatever.
Just start Jameis Winston. Just have Taysom Hill do the Taysom Hill thing.
So, Chiefs and Bucks, huh?
Patrick Mahomes is a fucking freak.
Patty Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
I I had to fucking text you and ask what the fuck is Patrick Mahomes doing because he had 200 passing yards in the first quarter.
Tyreek
Tyreek
Hill
Hill had
ruined.
2 touchdowns.
Tyreek Hill ruined both of our fantasy teams this week.
Mm-hmm.
He got 57 points in PPR leagues. Jesus Christ.
Ugh. Goddamn.
Do you think he was just getting like double and triple covered the rest of the game, and that's why?
Yeah, when somebody does that to you, you can't ignore them.
Which is why he went from 200 passing yards to like finish in the first quarter to finishing with like 260.
I mean, that's 260
Yeah.
receiving yards still.
No, no. I'm pretty sure I checked. I think it's like the
Oh,
15th.
Jesus.
I think it's like the 15th. It's like tied for like the 15th highest amount of passing yards in a single game. I mean, sorry, receiving yards in a single game.
Tom Brady actually shook hands with Patrick Mahomes this time. He didn't
He was an adult.
pout and leave the field. Is Tom Brady washed?
I
Yes or
mean,
yes?
he's 43, like, right? 43? Or is he 42?
42.
He's 42. He feels 43. I don't know what I mean by that, but he just does. He feels 43. There feels a very distinct difference between 42 and 43 for him.
Yeah, it's he looked good at the beginning of the year, and
Yeah.
then the past couple of weeks he has absolutely slowed down.
He's looked like, what's the quote? Tom Brady, you old dumb bitch.
Yeah, my favorite thing to say when watching Buccaneers games.
I'm not really in the mood for really saying anything about Tom Brady until we get to the playoffs, in all honesty.
Nah, I'll slander him all day, every day.
I mean, I got no problem slandering him. Like calling him an old dumb bitch because Tom Brady, you old dumb bitch. But I'm talking about like whether he's washed up or not. I'm gonna wait till the playoffs to say that.
Who do they have this week?
They have.
Oh, they're on their bye week.
Oh, they are. Oh, he gets to go. He gets to be in bed by 6 p.m. or whenever he has to go to bed by.
Yeah, he finally gets to go to bed early enough. No more primetime games for Tom. He's got early bedtime.
I like how we're treating him like he's a senior citizen and he's 42.
He's younger than my parents.
He's 42. I keep almost saying 43.
He's 40 something. You're
You
close
can't lie
enough.
to me. He has to be 43.
No, he's 42.
You. It doesn't feel right. I don't know why.
Out of all of the things that I could gaslight you on, you think I'm gaslighting you on whether or not Tom Brady's actually 43 because he is.
I think it's a conspiracy. I think you're working for Tom. I think it's a conspiracy. I think he's 43.
He is 43.
He is. Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Did you not know, or were you gaslighting me?
I don't know. What was I doing?
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're working for Tom.
I wouldn't dare.
I was
Sure, broke
right.
it with Tom Brady.
He is 43. I knew it. What else? What else are you trying to deceive me on?
Uh,
Is Deus Ex actually a good game?
yeah,
I don't know. Can I believe you? I
because
can't believe you about old
good.
things. Anything
Hey,
before
Deus Ex is not nearly as old as Tom Brady. It's only
anything,
like half as old as Tom Brady.
anything created before the 21st century, you're lying to me about. Or
Joke's
there's.
on you because Deus Ex is from the year 2000.
I thought it was 99.
No, 2000.
Okay, you're right. I can't trust
Now
you.
we're both checking things.
I can't trust you. All right. Bears Packers. What a shit show of a game to watch.
Oh, the Bears.
Fucking Mitch kissing titties. What else do you gotta say?
And there was that one lady sitting in the stands, with the sign speaking ill of deep dish pizza. Because Chicago's not allowed to have anything nice anymore.
You remember when the Bears were 5-1?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when they lost their last 6 games?
Well, it wasn't the last six. I think they were like 4-0. Then the Colts beat them. Then they beat the Bucks. I think they've been losing ever since.
They're on a 5-game loss streak, my
Yeah.
bad. They're something. It ain't good, but they're definitely something.
I mean, we could try to recollect every like failure that happened during that game, but what is there to say? It was Mitch kissing titties
There you go.
versus the fucking Packers. So what else is there to say? Of course they didn't do well.
At least they stopped failing upwards.
Yeah.
When they were 5-1, like me and you both couldn't think of a single good thing to say about the Bears, but it's like they're 5-1, so I think they're doing something.
They're not failing upwards anymore. They're just failing.
They started Nick Foles, and then
And now he's injured.
now he's hurt.
Right. You want to jump over to Monday Night Football? Which was
yeah.
this was, at least for the first half, was a fucking train wreck. It was so great to watch. The Seahawks and the Eagles. I think they had negative yardage in the first quarter.
It was really close.
You weren't
it
gonna you weren't gonna watch the game, right? And then I was like, you have to get in here. It's a train wreck.
I don't remember what I was doing. I know I missed the first quarter.
The first quarter was such a train
I
wreck for the
really do
Eagles.
not remember what I was doing though. I David Moore had 3 receptions for -6 yards and a touchdown. So they were doing something right. I actually like how do you get -6 yards and still get a touchdown on 3 receptions? What is going on?
Oh, he
He,
should
he
have.
caught every ball that came towards him.
You saw the first play you saw was that one where he because you came right when it happened, like right after it happened. I rewinded. Was when the snap was bad and like Nick
Hmm.
Foles had to go running back for it and chase it and threw it, and it totally didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Also, it wasn't Nick Foles.
Did I say Nick?
He said Nick Foles. They wish they
People,
still had Nick Foles.
yeah, I said Nick Foles.
Yeah, and
Carson Wentz.
the guy standing on the sideline further back than the ref caught it, and the ref looked at him and went, "Yeah, it's past the line of scrimmage."
Mm-hmm.
Didn't didn't throw a flag. They
Yeah,
got off
let's see
lucky
how the
there,
hell. But then it became an actually like close game because
which
Seattle
it
could never
should
seal
not
the
have
deal.
been. I don't know what's up with Seattle. Seattle looked like almost unstoppable like the first couple weeks, and now they're just like they're 8-3. They're not doing bad, but it's like
They're
it
looking more
should
like the
not
Browns
have
and
been a 6-point game against the Eagles.
they're
Also,
looking
shout
more
out to
like the Browns and
everybody.
the Chiefs.
Did you see the like the montages of people reacting? Because like what was the spread? Like 11.5 or
It
something?
was 6.5, I'm pretty sure,
6.5.
and they ruined it at the end.
uh, I saw people smashing TVs over it. It was a good night.
All right, and one more game to watch. Not Tuesday night football, but Wednesday night football.
Not even Wednesday night football. Wednesday afternoon
Oh,
football.
Wednesday afternoon football. You're right. Which I could only watch part of it because I was studying for an exam.
And I couldn't watch any of it because I had to work.
I watched parts of it, and it didn't look the best.
No. Low scoring game. Fucking hold on, let me pull up the quote that I probably should have had ready because I wanted to talk about it.
I got to watch RG3 run a little bit before he got injured.
Uh Devon Tuitt said, "Good luck to the boys today. Pad the stats. Should be an easy one."
Oh yeah, the and what they beat them by 5 points.
You yeah, they beat them by 5 points. You're still playing like a good defense. They just don't have any running backs or Lamar Jackson.
Which fair enough means they probably won't win, but you can still lose.
The Steelers did this thing where they go, "Oh, this is going to be an easy game," and then they barely squeak by in a game that they probably should have played much better in.
What? That's the Pittsburgh way, you know.
Yeah,
It's the Steelers way.
played just good enough. But again, I can't say much. They're 11-0. That kind of shuts me up right away. But
You can't discuss.
dude, if the I really really want the Browns to do anything, please.
Yeah, well, the Steelers. If you see any fucking discussion on Twitter about the Steelers, it's either how they're the best team or they're like the most overrated team of all time, and there's no nuance whatsoever.
I wouldn't call them the best team, but I also wouldn't say that they're overrated. I mean, they're
That's
11-0.
Yeah, I mean, like most of the wins have been really convincing, and they've been a lot of them have been against poor teams, but 11-0 is still 11-0. Eh, who knows? I mean, they've got three opponents that they could lose to, and which are I mean they're obviously facing against 5 teams, but there's three that they could really lose to, which are the Browns, the Colts, and the Bills. If they can beat all three of those teams, I think the other teams are like Jacksonville and Washington. So I
All I'm
mean,
saying is they're going to be 15-0, and then Cleveland's going to blow them out, and I'm going to lose my mind. That's my prediction.
is Cleveland gonna play spoiler?
Cleveland's going to play spoiler.
What if the Colts get to play spoiler? And I think the
Nope,
Colts play right before the Steelers. I mean,
ain't
before the
happening.
Browns. You think the
You guys
Steelers
got to
beat?
take one for the team so we can play spoiler. We need it.
See, for the first time ever, like since we've known each other, actually no, probably just in a long time, but since we've known each other, the Colts and the Browns are, like fighting for playoff spots this deep into the season.
I for like the second time in my life, pretty much. This is the second time in my life that I get to see the Browns finish with above a five, at least above a 500 record.
I mean, one more win and it's confirmed.
Yeah, I'll go crazy. I'll be happy with 7-9, 9-7. I would be
You're gonna
furious
lose a
with seven
win.
and nine.
Speaking of going 9-7, you want to start with the Browns versus Titans? What do you think? Or at least not even just prediction, but like
uh,
anything to say for the upcoming weeks. But any of the
we
teams.
can jump into predictions.
You want to? We usually end with predictions. I guess there's not as much left to say.
Yeah, I mean we covered every game. We
I
get
guess
everything in topics.
I don't think we really have anything else. We talked about like we talked about the Lions. Talked about I mean
Oh,
Will
oh,
Fuller.
we didn't talk about Will Fuller.
Yeah, there you go.
Will Fuller has been suspended for 6 games for violating the league's PED policy. He's done for the year, and he's going to be a free agent in March. So
Is he gonna be a free agent?
his contract's up at the end of the year. So we'll see how that plays into it.
Huh. That segues into the I wanted to talk about the Texans for a second, which was I'm scared they're going to beat the Colts, and that deja vu I was talking about earlier is going to happen, and the Colts are not going to make the playoffs. I guess we can talk about that a little more during predictions.
So Browns Titans. I'm gonna go Titans if I'm being honest. Derrick Henry's a force to be reckoned with.
I want the Browns to win because I want that AFC South
Oh,
getting
I
left.
believe me, I want the Browns to win. It's just I don't think that they're going to.
Yeah, I'm going Titans as well.
Uh, Raiders, Jets, Raiders,
Raiders. Oh yeah,
Jags, Vikings,
Vikings,
Vikings, Bengals, Dolphins, Dolphins,
Dolphins,
Colts, Texans,
Colts.
Colts, Lions, Bears.
Is Big Dick Nick gonna be back?
I don't know. That's not going to change my opinion. I'm going to say Bears anyways.
Yes, a part of me wants to say Detroit to be different, but last time I said Detroit to be different, it fucked me over. But then again, the week
Uh,
before that, I said Detroit to be different, and it saved me. I guess I'm gonna have to stick with Bears. Yeah,
Saints, Falcons, Saints,
Saints.
Giants, Seahawks. I would say Seahawks, but based on how they played against the Eagles, dude, I think the
Are you
Giants.
actually
Wait, no,
gonna?
no, 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 no. They don't have Danny Dimes. I fucking lied.
All
Seahawks.
right, Seahawks. Yeah.
I was thinking about it for a second. I was like, I mean, they could. Like, Danny Dimes is not bad, and he's also hurt, so he's not playing. But
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks,
Yeah, same.
Rams, Cardinals,
Cardinals.
Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals dropped 2 in a row.
No.
Patriots, Chargers, Chargers. Please, God, Chargers.
Oh, you're gonna make me root for the Page. No.
You don't have to root for the Patriots. There's nothing wrong with being right.
Oh, that I mean, at this point, if I don't vote Patriots, we're gonna literally have the exact same.
Yeah, and then it's just like analysts on ESPN where they all say one team and then they lose, and then everybody talks about it for like the next 2 days.
All right, well, yeah, I want the
There,
Chargers to win
there's
anyway.
nothing wrong with both of us being right all the time,
All right,
Court.
Chargers. Okay, well, it's just less interesting. Chargers,
Eagles, Packers, Packers,
Packers,
Broncos, Chiefs, Chiefs.
Chiefs,
Monday night football team, Steelers.
Steelers. Oh, wait,
Foot,
are you
football team?
are you gonna say football team?
Football team.
I thought you said the Browns are gonna play spoiler.
Yeah, but I want that to happen. But
That would be amazing.
I also think it would be really funny if they lose to the football team. I'm saying football team.
You're
I'm
saying
sticking with
football
it.
team? All right. I
Bills 49ers. Bills. Court.
I'm not sure to be
Oh.
honest. No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just not entirely sure. Especially how the 49ers played against the Rams. And how the Bills looked against. You know what? Niners. I'm going Niners. I don't know.
And another Tuesday night football game.
Tuesday Night Football. A different TNF this time.
Cowboys or Ravens?
I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Yeah, Ravens. I'm just happy that they didn't do what I thought they were going to do because, like, my big issue with them playing Wednesday afternoon football was you have 3 days to prepare for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So thank God that they moved to a doubleheader for Monday and then a Tuesday night football game. I don't know why they wouldn't just put them both on Tuesday, but
Now we have two Monday Night Football games. Two Donkey.
two Donkey Kongs. Can't believe what I'm seeing.
So shall I say last week's predictions and your kick results before we head out?
Yeah, sure.
So last week, one of our lower weeks, you got 8 right. I got 6 right, which means I believe you are at. I think you're 2 ahead now. Did I not add that up properly? I might not have added up last week into our total, so I think you're 2 ahead. And then your kick predictions, your total is 125 for 164, and you went because you didn't watch as much football last week because of work.
Yeah.
You went 6 for 8, which is not bad. I wonder what because we're probably gonna end at like 200 kicks for the season, right? Something like that.
Probably, yeah.
Nothing else really to say, huh?
No, that's everything we wanted to talk about. It's gonna come out a little late, but
hopefully, like sometime tomorrow. I'll probably start editing it like right after getting my license renewed.
Yeah.
Is this the first time we've had? When was the last time we had a Wednesday football game? Is this the first time, or?
I think this is the first time.
Sounds like something to Google.
Because I know when we had our first Tuesday night football game, it was like the second time in the history of the NFL that we had a Tuesday night football game. It's a weird year.
The only time there was one actually.
Oh really?
The 2012 regular season opener. It was originally scheduled to play on a Thursday, but it got bumped up to a Wednesday.
For what reason?
So that it didn't conflict with President Obama's speech at the DNC that year.
I don't give a fuck about that. I remember that there was a debate going on, and I think that was the night that the Eagles Giants were playing. That one where Danny Dimes ran 80 yards and fell down that game.
Oh yeah.
And I just kept going on Twitter and I just kept reading tweets, and I was playing a really fun game where I guessed if they were talking about the debate or the fucking Thursday night football game.
Oh my god.
It was really fun. Everybody's like, this is shit. I remember John Boyce tweeted, he was like, I watched the fucking presidential debate when I could have watched one of the worst football games ever played. I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm watching this instead of that.
I mean, we have to have that Danny Dimes slipping. It's ingrained into my brain at this point.
Oh yeah.
It's like the new butt fumble. Maybe not to the same level, but still, just that play is just ingrained for how awful it is.
It's the most representative play of the Giants this season.
I thought you were going to say of Danny Dimes.
No, just the Giants as a whole. They're almost okay.
Remember when they looked pretty alright in the first game of the season against the Steelers? And we were like, man, the Giants could really do something.
We were like, wow, either the fucking Steelers have the worst offensive line I've ever seen, or the Giants might be an okay team, and now they have 4 wins.
And
13
the
weeks
Steelers
in.
have 11.
Yeah.
But yeah, to remind, also we had that 2011 season, I think it was, where the Packers were 13-0 and the Colts were 0-13. So I'm interested to see if we'll drop my pen. I'm interested to see if we'll make it that far, or if we'll get a new record. Or
16-0 and 0-16 is still possible.
Let me check. Let me check the Jets' schedule. So they have Vegas. Yeah, they have Vegas.
I mean, they.
All right. Do you think any of these teams they can So out of all these teams, we have Vegas, and then Seattle, L.A. Rams. I had to clarify that. L.A. Rams, Cleveland, and New England. That's the five left. You think they can fuck it up?
Uh, uh, I don't know, dude. It's the Jets. As long as Adam Gase is still there, I don't expect them to do anything.
Okay, but how funny would it be if the Jets went 0-16 and they kept Adam Gase?
That would be fucking hilarious. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that a coach went 0-16 and kept his job. Fucking Hugh.
Well, he got fired. No, he didn't. He got fired
He
mid-season. That's
did?
right.
Yeah, he got fired midseason.
That's
They
right.
gave him like 4 more weeks, and then Greg Williams was our interim head coach,
And then
and then
the
he
thumb.
didn't get the job, and now he's in. Now he's defensive coordinator for the Jets, and he's 0-11.
It really is a factory of sin. Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's no longer our main export. We're winning football games, and nobody has to be fired. It's unbelievable. Can't
Yet.
believe it. Remember the first game of the year when it took me like a whole 15 minutes to shout "Fire Kevin Stefanski"?
Because you're sometimes. All right, listen, dude. Sometimes you're very reactionary.
Because I'm a Browns fan. I have to be. We live in the moment. We don't look forward.
there's never been a future for you to look forward to,
Yeah.
but now there is. It
Like
shines.
right now with the Cleveland Browns, if I don't think about how we could potentially finish 8-8, we're a damn good football team. If I think about how we could finish 8-8, I get scared. Because we could still fall short of like just barely okay.
What's the rest of the Browns' schedule? So they have the Titans, the Ravens, the Giants, the Jets, and the Steelers.
Yeah. I think we'll lose 3 of those games, maybe.
Hmm.
I think because I really don't know if we're gonna beat the Steelers. I would love to beat the Steelers, but we're pretty much done,
We're pretty much we're
anyways.
just we're just kind of chilling and talking at this point.
Yeah, by then, because I don't know how to do an outro.
Who needs outros, man? Outros, like, what do you think we are, professionals?